Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate you taking time out to watch this mid-month tarot forecast for the remainder of August 2017. For those of you that have had private appointments with me, thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. For those of you that have appointments scheduled, thank you so much. All right, let's tune into Sagittarius energy here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I break my readings down by the week you were born to help try and get more positive information out there. That said, you may relate better with one of the other weeks. You may feel as though you're right in the middle of the situation that's going on. It may not resonate with you because this just isn't the reading for you this time. And it may not resonate with you because it hasn't happened yet. So let's get into this. Those born November 25th through December 2nd are Sagittarius ones. If you were born November 19th through the 24th, please check out the Scorpio Sag cusp reading. If you're born December 19th through the 25th, please check out the Sag Capricorn cusp reading. That will be next. So this reading again is for Sag ones. We will also do Sag 2 and Sag 3s. First reading, November 25th through November 2nd, Sagittarius ones. And the highest vibration please give us positive insight for Sagittarius ones. What do Sagittarius ones need to know for the remainder of August 2017? Okay, I do read my cards intuitively. Overall energy, opportunities, obstacles, clarifier of the situation, and how relationships are affecting or being affected by the situation. Okay, so things feel like they're just kind of falling apart for you right now. Like they're going down, down, down. But I'm feeling like that's a good thing. I feel like this, okay, so success isn't built off a success thing. Success is built off of failure. And for things to be having a negative impact right now is only the universe recycling or cycling around to you learning something, you growing, you developing, learning lessons, becoming wiser from this situation here. So opportunities. It's not happening as fast as you were hoping or as quickly as you were hoping, this development, this change, because it's just like, and it's an opportunity. It's totally an opportunity for you that things just aren't going the way you had hoped, the way you had planned. The universe, it does looks to me, it looks like the universe has a bigger plan here. I kind of feel like the other shoe has probably already dropped or is about to drop. So the only obstacles in the situation would be you letting your ego get in the way. That's how I read this card from this deck, Tarot of the Renaissance deck. To me, the king is allowing his ego to sit in the throne here. The king of Pentacles often talks about responsibility and being secure, and he's, he has all his ducks in a row. But with the card sitting here in your obstacles, I feel like maybe your ego's taking a hit in this situation. things aren't happening the way you thought, the way you've worked so hard for, the way you've planned for. But I feel like that is the universe saying, I have a bigger message for you. I have a bigger plan for you. And it's not happening the way, you know, God, this is like emotional for you. This is emotional for you, Sag ones. It's just kind of like well, no, I want it to happen this way. This is what I want. Why aren't you behaving the way I want you to behave? Why aren't you behaving this way? Why aren't you making things happen the correct way? I have a plan. It's a good plan. Stick to the plan. But the universe is coming here and telling you, well, yes, it's a good plan. But, however, with that said, we have a bigger plan for you. This is a learning experience for you. It didn't go the way you wanted it to go, this relationship, this thing at work, the house you're wanting to purchase. All those things didn't go the way you wanted, because we have something bigger and better for you. There were lessons you needed to learn. And so this particular desire, this particular plan, this particular situation that you put effort in didn't work out because you needed to learn some life lessons here for your soul contract. And now you're going to get something bigger and better out of it. All right, so relationships. Another pentacle here. So things, I'm feeling like this could be happening around home or work. Not wanting things not going the way you hoped. Not getting into the school you wanted to get into. Having to go to your safety school. But that's okay, because what you really need to learn, the people that really need to be in your life, the teachers you really need to meet that are really going to help you develop and get bigger, those are at your safety school. The house that you really wanted isn't the right house for you. Something's wrong with it. There's another house that's going to be even bigger and less money, kind of thing. So remember to listen to your intuition here. I really feel as though that the universe is talking to you, is showing this information to you. Perhaps you're being a little stubborn, Sag ones, letting your ego get in your way. But the universe is talking to you. You are hearing it. You just happen to be ignoring the messages they're sending you. So stop ignoring the messages. Stop being stubborn. All right, so we're not pulling angel oracle cards. We are pulling whispers of love. I feel like there's just a bigger change, a bigger opportunity, a more fulfilling opportunity for you on the horizon here. That's why this one isn't working out. Even though you put all this work into it, all this patience, all this dreams and hopes and manifesting into it, the universe is just saying, no, there's something bigger and better for you. All right, whispers of love. What in the highest vibration of love and light? Can you please give us positive insight for Sagittarius ones for the remainder of August 2017? What can Sagittarius ones learn from you? What do you have to show us? Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. Oh, these cards are just so beautiful. So she's just feeling it. She is feeling it. It's it's that moment of just standing there and letting it come to you. Sorry, the kitten's in here making all kinds of crazy noise. Letting it come to you, letting the happiness come to you. Remembering all those wonderful things from all that hard work you put in and learning those lessons from it, developing from it, embracing it, enjoying it, loving it. Because all of those lessons is what the universe wanted you to learn, is what you needed to hear, what your soul needed to do. And now I just really feel like bigger and better things are coming for you. So listen to your intuition here. Don't let emotions rule what's happening, because it's kind of going to be like a pie in the face situation here. You're going to go, oh shit, man. So I didn't get that house because this house is better. I didn't go to that school because the love of my life is at this school. The best professor I've ever met, could ever meet, is at this school. Things aren't happening with this project at work because there's a bigger project with a bigger bonus. All right, Sag 2s. Let's hook you up. Those born December 3rd through the 10th. 3rd through the 10th. In the highest vibration of love and light, please give us positive news for Sagittarius 2s for the last 2 weeks of August 2017. What information does Sagittarius 2 need to hear? Overall energy, opportunities, your obstacles, clarifier of the situation, how relationships are affecting or being affected by. Interesting. Wow, super interesting here. So I feel like a lot of you are ready to take that blindfold off, ready to use your intuition. You've been using your intuition, and you're just ready to implement what your intuition is telling you. However, there are some of you that are like, screw this, I don't need to meditate, I don't need to use my foresight, I just need to get busy. And you're not wanting to use that wiseness part of you. Yeah, I mean, you're just kind of running here. Running from the situation, not putting in your roots, not grounding yourself, not being the best you. It's like you think you don't need to. You're not thinking straight. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, you're wanting to set yourself free and run and go and move. You feel like the grass is greener on the other side. And you know what? It may be. It may be. This is the ending of a cycle here. You've been balancing things for so long in this situation that you're like, well, it's time to uproot and go. It's time to release myself. But I think you're being hasty here. I'm feeling as though you're being hasty about this, that you're not necessarily planning this out as well as you could, that this is emotion based. It's not intuitive based. It's an emotional based reaction. Sag 2, Sag 2s. Yeah, it's like, fuck this, I'm just gonna go get a job somewhere else. But things are coming to an end here where they're not gonna suck us so much anymore, is what I'm really getting. It's your inner demons that's making you react in this, flight of the fight or flight situation. You don't see any lessons to be learned here. You don't see any growth. You don't see any development. You think things are going to be easier on the other side. You want that instant gratification. Some of you aren't willing to put any more work into it. But I'm feeling as though patience is a virtue in this situation here. You need to not make any decisions right now, especially with this solar eclipse. You need to let things play out. Mercury went back into retrograde and all that other stuff. I feel like you need to let things play out here. You need to find it as a neutral space of emotion. Neutral space means that, just be a duck. Be a fucking duck. Let that shit roll off your back. Because there's more opportunities to be had. This is just a momentary lapse of upside downness. A momentary lapse of reason here. I don't feel like it's going to end quickly, but you need to just hang tight. Suck it up. Rub some dirt on it. Deal with it. Be a duck. All right? Just be a duck. Let's ask. All right. Can you please give us a little bit more insight into how long this situation is going to take before a solution is found? All right. And now there's going to be change. They're going to have to fight for it, huh? Interesting. Whoa. Okay, so there are early warning signs here. And you are seeing them, you're heeding them, and that's what you're just wanting to get away from. Well, I'm asking how long the situation is going to last, but it looks like this situation's coming to an end. For sure, 100%. I mean, we have the world upside down here, but there is something new to join, new adventure to take. But I really feel like you're just gonna have to let some things play out here before you release yourself. You're really just gonna have to let some things play out. Because letting them play out, I really feel like that's where your new adventure is gonna come in. So it's like, don't quit the job. Because if you do, then you won't have any money. Wait to get laid off so at least you can use your, your like servants' fees and all this other stuff. But I don't feel like that's going to happen for a lot of you. Some of you may get let go. But others, I think you're going to get moved to a different apartment, moved to a different store, moved to a different thing here. Because you're wanting to go. You are wanting to go. I just don't think you're planning it out very well. Like you're being a little bit foolish about it. So you need to, you know, instead of like uprooting right away and taking off and getting out of here, you need to take time. Something else needs to play out. I don't know what that means, but I keep hearing it. Something else needs to play out. All right, whispers of love in the highest vibration of love and light. Please give us positive insight for Sagittarius. Choose for the last portion. Here we go. You always have a choice as what you should do. And you're wanting that. You're wanting just to take that the chains off and go. So the cards are telling me something different than like I'm hearing. That you get to choose. Yeah, okay. All right, now I'm understanding what they're saying. It's not what's happening, it's your reaction to what's happening. Okay? You're wanting to set yourself free and head for the hills, but there's something is not through playing out here. And it's choosing your reaction. You always have a choice as to what you should do. It's choosing your reaction. So, again, I'm just strongly feeling something is not finished playing out here. So mind your reactions. Mind your reactions. You know, give thought before you answer. Somebody asks you a question, you don't feel like answering, and then you say, you know what, I'm going to have to think about that one before I can answer you. No one has to rush you into an answer. All right? There's nobody on life support here in this situation where you have to decide to keep them on, to pull the plug, to donate the organs, da-da-da-da-da-da. No, that's not happening here. You are able to grasp it, hold on to it, and make it go as slow as you want. I don't feel like it's a rush. Play it out. Let everything play out. All right, Sagittarius 3. Those born December 11th through the 18th, Sagittarius 3s. Whoa, yikey. All right. Interesting. Please give us positive insight for Sagittarius 3. Remainder of August 2017. Sagittarius 3. Thank you. For the remainder of August 2017. God, what are you guys going through? A lot. Look at that big old giant stack. You guys are going through a lot. Overall energy opportunities. What's causing obstacles? Ooh, clarifier. Relationships. Emotions, 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 emotions. Positive change of mind. All right. So you guys, relationships suck right now. And that's emotional, that's, you know, being married, boyfriend, girlfriend, parent, child, co-worker, you and your boss. Just, ugh. But there's positive change coming for you. Not fast. You're being told the same thing, to slow down, to take your time here. There is change coming. You just have to wait for it. So Sagittarius in general, I'm seeing a lot of just waiting and letting things play out for you guys. There is positive change coming. The justice will be served here for you, Sagittarius. Justice will be served. That balance is going to be restored. It's a lot of unbalanced things for all of you guys. We saw that. But the balance will be restored. It's just playing it out, letting it happen. But you have to not let it affect you so emotionally here. Lots of hard work's been put into something. Change is coming. You just have to wait for it. Don't make any rash decisions here, guys. No rash decisions. Well, I wish I knew what the situation was. Somebody type it in the chat. Because I feel so many decisions have to be made for you guys. And you're ready to dive in and grab it, whatever it is, whether it's to grab a new relationship or to break up with the relationship. You know, grab a new job, break up with the job. You're ready to dive in and grab it. But things have to play out. More, I'm just hearing more of that. More of that. Nice vibration of love and light. Please give us positive insight for Sagittarius 3 for the remainder of August 2017. Alright, so stop ignoring your responsibilities. You know? It's an opportunity here to start shining. You have just, you're feeling burnt out over the whole thing, and you're not being the worker that you would normally be. You're not putting effort in that you would normally give because things didn't work out the way you wanted them to before, and they weren't supposed to. You were supposed, you know, as we could see with the other Sagittarius cards, things weren't supposed to work out the way they were. But that doesn't mean you need to quit and leave. You need to keep putting in positive messages here. Now, I'm thinking about changing the way I do readings. Instead of breaking them down for a week, I'm thinking about changing them, guys. So, you know, leave a comment on what you think about that. Doing 3 readings for 5-card layout for past, present, and future. So a 15-card layout, but doing it for the complete sign, not breaking them down by the weeks, but still doing 3 readings. Thinking about it. So you guys let me know if you like the breakdowns better. Come on, Whispers of Liz. Give us advice for Sagittarius. Yep, you guys are being told to be patient, to be kind and considerate. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Demonstrate love. And you know, you have to do that for yourself too. It's reaction, not situation, it's reaction. And you might feel like, well, I need to just get out of here. I need to love myself and quit this job. But that'd be a bad choice if you don't already have another job ready to go. So let things play out here, guys. You know, stop. I'm hearing being a quitter, and you don't need to be a quitter. Karma's working here. What comes around goes around. What comes around goes around. Karma's at work here, guys. Life lessons need to be learned. Retribution needs to be paid and received. Don't make any rash decisions. Something is changing. I mean, we all feel it in the universe. Things are changing. And it's got to get worse before it can get better. Interesting. Well, thank you so much again, Sagittarius, for watching. If you'd like a private reading, my information is below, psychicgenb.com. You can find me on Facebook, psychicgenb.com. You can find Psychic Gen B on Twitter. And, of course, check out my podcast on Saturday nights. Have a great rest of your month.